Hello and welcome back to the Scenic Routes. I've done a bit of road building in the background. So now that we've got um, some quarries available to us, I've done the road from the logistics terminal up to the town, the village. What I've also done is I've removed the wooden bridges and I've done some dodgy looking dirt bridges, which does the job. Not elegant, but I was able to get those logs back. And what else have I done? I've done some roads around the village here, and I did the paved road to the tower. I probably shouldn't have done that off camera because it opened up this other objective here. So we've got to clear this area of objects, and I guess after that we'll have to do an infrastructure route from there to the tower, I'm guessing. So we've got a couple of things we can do. We can do that, or we can do this transport vehicle. But yeah, let's do the transport. Let's transport this vehicle. So this is a scout, right? So we should be able to just scout our way there. Let's kind of see where we want to go. So what direction are we headed? Towards the east. Is it? No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. Far east. There's probably going to be like bridges and stuff that we got to build. So what we do is we go along this paved road that we've made. I'll just put a marker. And I think what we do is we go kind of around here. That's a warehouse. We may stop by there and see if there's anything that gets uncovered if we open or if we go there. And then yeah, let's just go along here and see where it takes us. So this is a loan vehicle, so we can treat it like trash, and it's all good. It's not ours. We don't have to repair it. We don't have to clean it. We're doing them a favor. I don't like these roads that I've made. They're a bit high. They've got the steep edges to them. I might flatten them out a bit, but we'll see. I do like this paved road. It's nice and wide, less likely to fall into the water, although probably still will. Okay, so where we go? We'll go this way. And what are we doing? We're going left here. Didn't really mark that very well, did I? Yeah, we're going left here. Alright. This car looks pretty small next to those rocks, doesn't it? Must be some large rocks. Okay, where are we going? It's pretty muddy. Oh yeah, it's real muddy. Oh, we need to winch ourselves out. That's where having a winch can be handy, as long as there's winch points nearby. I think we're okay here. And then what do we do? Chucking a left up here. Still, it's a bit more solid, but really muddy. Now there's these. It's like a temporary bridge slash crossing made of logs. This is kind of interesting. Which is, you know, I appreciate that. It's better than trying to crawl through the mud. It uses a lot of logs though. I can make a wooden bridge for like 5 logs. Okay, I guess we'll just follow this road around. Still got almost 600 meters to go. That's just, you know, in a straight line, so it'll probably be a bit longer going by the roads. So it looks like the road splits here. There's a wooden... Oh yeah, there's like a wooden temporary bridge thing that's full of rocks And what's the bet? We won't be able to go around because we'll just sink. So do we need to send a crane out here? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. Okay, I think this is probably a good opportunity to... I was going to buy a new crane. Oh, actually, should I just send the Vostok? Yeah, let's send the Vostok. That Vostok can handle it. Well, the problem with the Vostok is it's only got the single attachment point, so... But you know what, it'll probably be okay, right? We'll see. It'll travel there faster than the others. Actually, I wonder how fast the epic heavy crane on the tracks would go now that we've unlocked this high gear. Because that would be a good option out there, but it's a long way to travel if it's too slow, if you know what I mean. At least with the Vostok we kind of... Well, let's just see, let's just see. I'm overthinking it, aren't I? I'm already on my way, so... Let's just go. Because all I need to do is move those rocks into the water. I don't need to do much else with it. I think, is it down this way? It is down this way. I'm trying to keep momentum up so I don't have to switch back into auto gear. Yeah, this is where we had to use the winch. The Vostok just powers straight through. That's awesome. And it's left, right? Yeah, it's left here. And this is the first set of logs. And we're just about caught up. Oh, alright, now I have to switch back into automatic to get going because we've got a bit bogged down. I probably don't need to put it back into high gear because we're just about there. What I might do is I'll switch to the scout. I'll just move him out of the way. Come on. How can I get stuck on that? Alright. Let's move you out of the way and we'll let the Vostok go to work. Now, the way this crane works is from the back. So, well, it can go around, can't it? But it's only on the left side. So, if I want to drop these to the right, so I probably want to turn it around anyway. What am I, on a rock or something? I think I am on a rock. On two rocks. Actually, I gotta try and avoid doing that. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, there's one done. Looks like it'll be pretty simple. This doesn't have a long reach, but I guess it's good enough. I want to get this one next. What's this? Is there one here? There is one there, the tiny one. Okay, let's get this big one next. Come on. There we go. I actually thought this only had one attachment point, but I guess it doesn't. So it's going to work really well for us, I think. Let's reset the crane to save a little bit of time. I thought that was getting a big one. Must have been that little one behind it. Alright, I want this big one. Why can't it just target? Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Why can't it just target the one that's closest to you, you know? It's generally the one that you want. Okay. And continue. As obstacles go, this is not too bad. Is that one here on the left? Yes. Obviously I can't move the crane on that side of the vehicle, so it's good that it was able to just attach. Okay, this is a big boy. Come on, let's get another one. And that also brings the other one a bit closer to us. We'll get that one. There's only a handful left, I think, so... Oops. And we're only, what, 478 meters away from the destination, so we shouldn't take too much longer. I'm wondering if this big one on the left is one we can actually pick up, or is that... No, I don't think it is. Some of them are just like locked in place. We just have to go around that one, but that's fine, it's right on the edge. So just 3 more. Anyways, probably good enough. Okay, I think we can probably turn around. Yeah, it doesn't spin very well on these logs. There we go, come on. And I'll just park it on the other side of here. And we'll switch back to the Scout and continue on. I wonder if that's the base just up there. Alright, let's go up on this little embankment up here. Okay, that is cleared. We can continue. Come on, don't just drive straight off the edge. And it's really bouncy for this vehicle, isn't it? I wonder how it looks in first person. Let's keep it outside. How deep is this? It's fairly deep, but we got the bus stop here to pull us out if we need to. It's actually not that deep. Alright, should we try the high gear? Let's try. High gear and mud. How's that going to go? There it goes. Look at that. Picking up a bit of... No, we're stuck. Very different landscape, isn't it? Here we go. We're stuck a bit. Just crawling through. Uh-oh, this may be a bridge needed. Yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? Or does it? Can we make it? That's not showing anything, is it? So I'm thinking we build a bridge. Ah, let's just go. Let's just go. What's the worst that can happen? Come on. Got any low gear? You can make it. Come on, dude. This feels like he's just paddling in water. I'm around wedge now. Hang on. I think I got it. Come on. Yeah, we did it. Didn't need to build a bridge after all. I guess we need to move more vehicles here. We may need to, but hopefully not. There is a sand quarry right here, which is going to be handy. Let's have a look at the map. Is that... Do I need to activate that, or is that activated? That is activated. Wow, and that has got a huge radius. That is good. So this whole, the whole road network that we took to get here, we could potentially cover that with sand. Okay, so that leads me to believe we're going to have to build a bridge at that point, because we're going to have to... Yeah, let's go some gates here, which may as well open. Yeah, we'll have to run some infrastructure routes. That's cool. We've got the logs to make a bridge if we want. Somehow turned off all-wheel drive. I don't know how that happened. So I'm just going to do a quick recon around here just to see what we're dealing with. It's just a lot of junk and shit. Oh well. I think I can go through this fence. Yep. Ah. Okay, I don't want to go through that fence just yet. Let's turn off the sand. So we just want to get here. Now, do we take the opportunity to do a bit of exploring while we're here? This is not our vehicle, but as long as we return it in one piece, it's all good. Let's see what's over here. Oh, this looks like... Oh, took that a bit tight. Yeah, this looks like a tunnel. So, yeah, this will be a source of convoys, no doubt. Oh, that wasn't much of a detour, was it? Let's see what else we can find once we're out here. Is anything on the left? Not really. This is just like the long way around to where we were. I think it could be. May as well just drive on this bit. This is quite a decent road. Yeah, this is just back around the start here. Okay. Alright, I think that's probably enough. Let's get these guys their vehicle. Actually no, let's just check out this bit. There's a truck shack here. New side objective, return the archaeological equipment. So this is some sort of port. We can't use that crane. What is this little building here? What does that say? Security, yeah. Nice little spot for security right on the waterfront there. Quite picturesque, isn't it? So you can launch boats from here. You can drive straight into the ocean, or the river, or whatever that is, if you really want to. Okay, let's just deliver this, and then we'll check out the objectives. This doesn't really look like an archaeological site, not like the other ones we've been dealing with on the other maps. Okay, so that is done.
Remember those those archeologists we helped back at Elamir? Those
Yes.
guys were a hoot and a half. Wouldn't you just love to see them again? Well, today's your lucky day. I guess they had their fill of deserts, though, so now they're diving for Atlantis. Or something like that. They seem to need some fuel and spare parts for their mini-sub. So could you deliver those? Oh, and maybe check out a few sites they were interested in digging at later. You know, for science.
That's a lot of sites. You've got to find objects. Okay, we're not going to do that now. Plan a route for the concrete supply. Eastern Tunnel. Yeah, to the nearest warehouse, which is where? Here. I don't think we're ready for that. What else we got? We got this one. Return the archaeological equipment. So these are all sides. Supply. Oh man, too many to. Let's look at the sides. Return the equipment. Find the equipment. And then return it. Oh, we get 7 points for this one. Dry stone base will be restored. Which one's dry? Oh, so this is another base. This is another base. Yes, I want to do that. I want to do that. So we need to send a vehicle out here to find equipment and bring it back. Okay, so we don't need to bring back the vehicle. We need to bring back the cargo that's in the vehicle. So we need something that can lift. Can we can do this, right? Yeah, let's send Vostok. Oh, can Vostok cross this bridge? That's a good question. All right, let's just plan out a bridge. 7 logs. Okay, we'll need to get the warden. Where's our closest warden? All right, let's send this warden out. How did we get there again? I think it was back this way. Let me just double check. So back through here. And it was, yeah, it was over this road, wasn't it? And then some way from there. Like, yeah, through here. Oh, that's a more direct path. I wonder if that would work. Anyway. So we want to go along. I'm just going to plot this out because I'm going to get lost. Plot this out. So we want to go like here, across to here, and then build that bridge there. So the warden trying to turn it around is an adventure. I think we may, nah, we'll go do one more. Started doing a bit of recycling in these junkyards. When I was trying to find sand with the scraper, going in there, like the frame rates would just drop horrendously. So I thought, well, if I do some recycling, it'll get rid of some of the objects. So maybe the performance would improve. So I just did a bit of recycling. Can't say I've noticed any difference. It hasn't really dropped down to that really terrible levels yet, so hopefully that's all good. These corners are a bit tight, I just think. What I was also thinking is I could possibly build a sand bridge over the top of that fallen power line. That'll take a lot of sand, but it's fine. We've got infinite sand as long as we're within the zone, so we could do it. But then my concern is if we have a mission to repair that, that's just undo. It'll just, I don't know what would happen with. We've got a big sand mound over the top of an object, and when the object disappears, the mound probably disappears, right? So I don't know. We'll just keep it as is. So from here we chuck a left, and then that becomes the tarmac. And I'll chuck it in high gear. And let's see how we go. So this map will have 4 bases then, I guess. I still don't know how to activate that second base that we found. Should probably go back there and drive around the port a bit, and maybe that might unlock something. Left here. Still in high gear, so that's good. Keep that momentum going through this muddy section. Oh, we're just bouncing around. I was going to say we're on 2 wheels, but this thing doesn't really have wheels. Okay, let's put it back into auto. Might try going around the long way. Let's see how deep this gets. Go for a bit more of a top view. I think this kind of works, doesn't it? It's not bad, not bad. So we've got a couple options on that path. Into high. Again, there's another side path here. Let's take that. Didn't really see that the first time. Here's where the bus stop is. Whoa. I like this height here. It's really bouncy though. Hey, I'll need the bus stop to activate these zones, won't I? Alright, so how many logs are we looking at? 7. Okay, let's get a good angle on this thing. Alright, this may be too close, but let's try. Reactivate. It's a little bit close for my liking. If that rock wasn't there, I could get it good. Okay, I'm gonna do this. What if I do like here? Is that gonna work? Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's drive this up. I'm pretty sure all this area is covered by a quarry now, so I could come in later and just patch it all up. So we need 7. I just want to get it closer so I can see what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4. How many have I done? There must be 6. Yeah, that's 7. Okay. So now we've got a bridge, and we're going to park you off to the side. And we'll jump back in Mr. Vostok, and let's go searching. I need to plot out actually where I want to go. So we're crossing the bridge. We want to go... You want to go this way? Yeah, probably. Because what's another option we could go? I don't think that's not really a way to go, is it? So I think it's only one way. So from there, we go along here, follow this road. There's a couple of like watery bits, but we can handle it. And then into the unknown. Right, so let's put it into high, and let's zoom over there. Oops. Man, I love putting these rocks at the apex of the turns. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've hit a rock at an apex and just flipped the truck. It's just insane. I've got to be more careful. There's a lot of... Look at this line of rusty cars. What is going on here? There must be something happening here, right? Like, what is going on? That's funny. Okay. Let's continue. I think this is the point where we were off the map, right? What's happening here? Okay, I guess we just continue going. This thing will probably curve to the right, yep. Oh, what this thing doesn't have is a one of those locator beacons. That's right. We're looking for a broken down truck and some cargo, so that shouldn't be too difficult to find. There's a lot of broken down vehicles, isn't there? It looked like a steel beam back there. So the road goes on. Oh, there's another quarry over there. Is that already? Yeah, it's already activated. That's cool. I must have done that earlier. Okay, how are we going to get there? Looks like there's a steep drop off all over the place. I mean, let's just drive and have a look. I think there's over to our left there. There's a place we can get down to the water, but I don't know if we can swim in this thing. I think let's just go over here and have a look. Look at that. That is a hot spring or something. And if we go for a bath, that is pretty cool. I see something in that crater up ahead. Is that a car? Or is that just a rock? I wonder what happens if we drive into this hot spring. I don't really want to try it right now. That's just a rock. Alright, I guess we're just manually searching. If anyone sees a broken down truck, let me know. I'm not going to go in any sort of...
Hey, I just got a message from those archaeologists. Looks like they had to leave a truck full of equipment in their base camp when they evacuated during the quake. Maybe they shouldn't have bothered since both the truck and the camp survived. Still, they made themselves busy elsewhere, so if you deliver the truck to their new place, they'll let us keep the old camp as a base of operations. Sounds like a great deal to me.
Yeah, we already knew that. Okay, I forgot what I was saying. Is that water? Oh, I think that on the left that is water. Yeah, I don't have the bloody scanner, so we're just going to have to drive around aimlessly. Where are we? That's a big zone. That is a big zone. Okay. Probably should have brought an actual scout. But we are taking the scenic routes. I think that's water. It's hard to tell, like, is that water? Yeah. Okay, it's not that deep. Alright, if you were a truck that was broken down, where would you want to park? Probably close to the water to get a good view? Maybe? That is like a big mountain there. I don't think it's going to be there. Let's... Where haven't we been? Let's try it like back here, maybe? Actually, it looks bigger than what it is, I think. That marker I put down seemed like it was quite a distance away, but it's actually not. Okay, I don't think I'm not doing a systematic search pattern or anything. I'm just winging it, and so far it's not really helping. Maybe I need to get some high ground. see what I can see. No, I don't know where I've been, where I haven't been. It's definitely not in this part, is it? Unless it's under... Oh, what if it's underwater? Surely not. I should be able to see it. At what point do I just bring in a scout? Actually, you know what's got an object scanner? Is the warden. So maybe I bring in the warden. It's not that far away. Actually, and the warden can transport vehicles in. So that may be the way to go. That may be the way to go. Let me just get up on this little hill and see if we can't find it. See it? What's that up ahead? There's like a building. It must be in there. You see that? Sort of in between the gap there. Can I just drive straight off this? Oh, that probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. But it worked. You can turn around this corner. That's got to be it. No? It's not it. It's not it? What's here then? It's just the shack. Alright. Maybe time for the warden. Maybe time for the warden. I wonder if I can knock down this toilet. No, that is solid. Okay. Let's get the warden. Actually, is that a log? There's a few logs there. Warden could pick those up. Where is my Mr. Warden gone? Hey, there's a steel beams facility. That's a new one. Is that the Warden? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I hadn't seen that one. We had steel pipes. It's got two beams in the pipeline there. That's pretty cool. So if we go with the Warden, we're just chucking a left, aren't we? And going following that around. Go over the bridge and turn left. Let's double check. Yeah, we have got an object scanner. Come on. Get over the bridge and we'll put it in high gear. That's a bit disappointing we couldn't find it. Whoa, that rock on the apex again, it got me. Oh, I'm out of control. Auto. Let's go. Just get around this corner and then we'll put you back into high. Alright, let's go. Man, wouldn't it suck if the thing was just right next to us and we just didn't see it? make that a bit wide. Oh, now I'm out of control. Oh, can I recover? Recovered. Okay, we're just about there, right? Is that almost there? Almost there. Yeah, we're just about there. I'm going to put it back into auto. Get into this search zone and start scanning. Come on. This is really the wrong way to go. But we're in. We can scan. We go over to the left. I don't know if we did. I'm going to go over to the left. I really thought that building would have had the truck, but I guess not. No, we did come down here, didn't we? Oh, let's keep scanning, keep scanning. Get over this thing. A bit steep. Is there anywhere to go after that? I don't think so. Hang on, is that a truck there? It is a truck. I found it. Didn't even need the object scanner in the end. The old eyes found it first. Come on, that's got to be it. Yeah, that's it. So what do we have to deliver this whole truck? Alright, where's the Vostok? Vostok is over here. Can I get around on the outside? Maybe. What I could also do is switch over to one of my trucks that's at the depot and buy a couple of recall points, or just one recall point, and then I can use the warden to just get a proper cargo crane truck in place. Not even really crane actually, because I've got a crane right here. What is? I thought there was something there. The orange looked out of place, but it is just some flowers or some sort of vegetation. Definitely not out of place. I'm just very suspicious of everything. Oh man, these rocks are a pain in the ass. Okay, now how do we get this out? I mean, a big crane would definitely work. How deep is this? It says it's deep, but it's not that deep. Alright, let's position. Get up there. Get up there. I'm just trying to position myself on that embankment, but I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, come on. Put you into low. I don't think it's a matter of the gearing, I think it's just traction. Come on. Get up there. I may need to get something else in play. Maybe if I try and get out this side. I wonder how deep this water actually is. Can't be that deep. Okay, this is a good spot. Let's just plonk ourselves here. I'm going to move the warden out of the way because I need some space to work with. Should be enough. I just want to give it a little bit more space. These rocks. Okay, that's good. You stay there. There's no towing mode, is there? So I do have to bring the whole vehicle. Well, okay, that's a pretty cool vehicle. That's like the Stranic kind of. Alright, we can make it out of here like that. I think that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Now we've got to find our way back to the road. And we should be able to deliver this, and then we get a new base. That would be a fantastic result. Let me just look at the map. Where are we? Where do we need to go? Oh shit, all the way over here. So this is... We came in from this side. Yeah, I probably have to go back there, I imagine. So kind of like this way. And oh, maybe like this. And then back onto the road that way. All right. Yeah, this bus stop tank is quite nice. I don't know what truck I would have needed. Like, if I was going to put this into the back of a truck, like, it wouldn't have fit onto the mule or the what do you call it? The Voron. Definitely think towing it is the way to go. I wonder if this arm is a bit high. Maybe I should lower the arm a bit. Get a lower center of gravity. Definitely was fortuitous that the Vostok was so close by. Am I going straight or am I going left? Like, what am I mean, we're going right. I'm going right. I think that's just that other marker was just not well placed. Yeah, this is the way to go. And when I get onto the road, I'll put into high gear and see. Am I turning left here? I guess I am. Yeah, it's handy having these markers. I really want to drive into one of these geothermal things and see what happens. But I might come back with a vehicle. I don't know, if something bad happens, I'll have to send out another vehicle to pick up this thing. Okay, we've got to the road. Let's go. Can we pick up a bit of speed? I don't know if we can, but let's try. Oops. There we go. We're in high. No, we're not going anywhere in high gear. Actually, let's try. Let me lift this off the ground. So we're not dragging it. Now can we get faster? Yes. That thing was just dragging us, holding us back. Now we're just lifting it in the air like a trophy. Announcing our presence. I just feel like something like out of Game of Thrones. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, let's stop playing around. I still think it's better holding it up, but maybe just the normal gear, not high gear. bit hard to see. But yeah, we're just coming home with a trophy. Holding it up high for everyone to see. It's like a human centipede of wreckage. Not far away, only 300 meters. I mean, an Olympic runner can do that in less than 20 seconds, right? You're telling me we're going slower than an Olympic runner in a tank, holding a vehicle in the air? I doubt that. We should be able to do it in less than 20 seconds. I feel like we're going the wrong way now, but I guess we have to go around to come back in. Alright, we're going to go high gear. We want to beat this Olympic sprinter. Okay, now we've got to turn. I don't want to tip when we're so close. I wonder what would be faster from a standing start. This Vostok over, say, 200 meters. This Vostok or an Olympic sprinter. I think maybe the sprinter would be faster. This thing looks pretty heavy. Here we are, coming in triumphantly with our trophy high in the air. Let's just let it go. Alright, we got a new base.
Looks like that radio tower next to Northlock was not the only one damaged by the quake. So, before even more locals start pestering us to fix them all, I suggest a plan. How about you install some repeaters in spots with poor coverage? This'll be good for us too. You'll be able to ask for help recovering your vehicles if they get stuck. What do you say? It's a win-win, and no interference from those pesky local councils either.
Local councils causing trouble all over the world. Alright, let's look at the objective list. We've got quite the sizable list now. Plan a route for the concrete, so that's the eastern tunnel to the warehouse. We need to repair some roads for that. Find all the archaeological sites, that's going to be a big task. Bring additional antennae to the village's surroundings. So we just got to deliver a couple of things. That's near an archaeological site, so we could 2 birds, 1 stone. Prepare the village, so we've got to clear out that. So that's from the beginning of the episode. We were looking at that. And we've got to bring supplies, hey? Slabs. We don't have a concrete slab facility yet. But there was somewhere with slabs, right? It was at the port where the toy truck was. So we could pick up some slabs there. Before we end, because we're getting close to an hour, I want to go back to the port or the harbour, right? And I want to just drive around because there's got to be some way to activate this thing. And actually I wonder if it's power. So we have a request there, but the reward for that is not a base. And we don't have an active power station anyway. So yeah, I was just going to quickly drive. I've got 1 truck in the vicinity. I want to just sort of drive around here, just do a bit of a lap and just see. Actually, no, I'll use this one. Yeah, is there any way to activate this base? Because it's in such a a remote spot, like if you want to move things in and out, like you want to have a base there, right? Where am I going? So that's a broken bridge there. I want to go, we'll go there and then across to here, and then kind of try and make our way around somehow. Just, I don't know, just drive around. I'll see if anything happens. Probably nothing will happen, and I think we'll probably have to connect power to get this base operational, but you know what, we probably have to get one of those geothermal things online first, and that will generate power. I don't think did we visit some of those geothermal power plants? I don't know if we did, because maybe that's what we need to do. Can I actually get through here? No. But nothing's activating. I don't think that's what we need to do. Let's go have a look at the map again. It says backup power. That's the main power. Hot Springs geothermal. Did we actually drive into here? Let's look at infrastructure. Oh, there's nothing indicating power here. There's some broken pipes. I wonder if this is just a matter of fixing pipes. Don't know. I don't know. I don't see any active source of power anywhere. We've got a couple of vehicles close by. Let's send the mulcher in. We'll just drive up to the geothermal plant and then see if anything crops up. But yeah, I'm not confident that it will, but we'll see. I would like to get that base operational. Let's chuck it into high. Even in high gear, this thing's pretty slow. It seems like an eternity since I built this road. I don't know if we actually drove into this thing. I think we did, right? We went over to that truck shack. So yeah, there's not much here. But what I could do is drive into the geothermal pool and see what happens. Oh no, don't tell me I'm getting stuck. Come on, I'm so close. So close. Low gear. Low gear does nothing. Oh well. I'm gonna end it here. That was disappointing. That was really disappointing. I was hoping to drive in. Alright, thanks for joining me. I'll see if I can figure out how to enable this base. But until then, until next time, take the scenic route.